Hi everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So, till the previous video, we have seen how you can simply get out some information about your data, right? That what's your data all about, and basically what are the things you have into your data and everything we have just looked over, and how you can get up all of those respective things, right? Now, moving to the next. First, what I'll do, I'll just help you to get in some very quick intro or maybe very quick revision of whatever we have done up till now. Okay, and after that, I'll take you forward with the next of the things. Okay, so we have just imported out our libraries which we have up over here, which we'll be using. We'll be using NumPy, Pandas, and the PyLab. These three libraries over here for generally making up this complete data analysis possible. Okay. After that, what I did, and the very starting only, I set out the global size of a matplotlib figures, which will be making up further, right? So, I set out the figure size for rectangular shape, and the size is 10,5. Okay. Next, I have set on the size of the subplots as well, where the size is 10,10. Right, and even I have put down the bin size, which is as well equal to 10. Okay, so the main thing is that are all of the features which I had put down over here and all of the things, right? So next, what I'm going to do, next I'm going to check out, basically read out my data, whatever the CSV data I have over here, right? So df underscore t, that is a variable into which I am taking up my CSV data. I have two CSV data every. One is my train data, one is my test data. Okay, right now I'm just using up my train data. Afterwards, when we are done with this EDA part and everything, after that I'm going to apply up that test data for some maybe putting up my machine learning algorithms or for any of the things, right? That's the thing, right? So here that is we have done down this head function, okay, df underscore t dot head. With the help of this head function, actually what will be helping is, it will really help us to get on the top 5 rows of our data, right? What are the top 5 rows are there of our data? It will help us to get all of those top 5 rows. Fine. So with that, I just got to know, okay, I have passenger IDs, I have survived, I have P-class, I have name, gender, age, and a lot of columns in my data, right? After that, even I checked out the down means the bottom 5 rows of my data with the help of the tail function, right? So these are all of the tail functions which we have up over here. And now I was trying to check out the shape of my data. That what's the shape of my data? That is 891,12, right? So in total I have 891 rows, and in total I have 12 columns, right? So that is whatever shape I am having. Now I'm trying to view up my data about my data set, that what are the information I can gather in from this respective data set, so that it helps me up very easily to do my further analysis of the data, right? So I simply figured out that, okay, I have this t dot d type, this d type function, which is helping me to tell that what kind of a data a respective column is storing, right? As in, let's say passenger ID, it is having integer, survived integer, p class integer, every other is having integer, right? So that is what I'm trying to get, that what respective columns are having what type of a data is stored into them. Fine. After that, I'm having up the info function. So that info function is actually helping me to get the non-null values and even the data type also, and the total count of the non-null values. Right. So here we just figured out that, okay, we don't have too much of null values in all of the columns, but yeah, few of the columns are there which are having up a good number of the null values also. So what I'll try to do, I'll just try to get the sum of the null values which are there into the respective columns. What I'll do, I'll just simply try to do df underscore t. So df underscore t dot is null dot sum. Right, that is what I'm trying to do, and I'm just trying to run this all over here. So these are the respective columns which I'm having. Ages in total having 177 null values, Kevin's having 687 null values, Impact is having 2 null values, and rest are having 0. So in general, I have 3 columns only in my complete data set which are having up the null values, right? We will be dealing up with these null values in the further analysis, right? Now we know that we have some kind of a float and integer data type columns in our data, right? Now what's my next task is? My next task is actually to find out the statistical information from all of those respective data, right? That's my next task. So what I'm trying to do is that I'm just simply trying to write over here describe, right? So df underscore t dot describe, right? And I'm going to put out the bracket like this, and I am simply going to run out these cells. So now here, I am going to check out the count, the mean. See, our information I've got out the count, the mean, the standard deviation, the minimum, 25%, 50%, 75%, and the maximum. Right? These are all the statistical informations which I have got over here. Right? So my passenger ID, my survived, my P class, age, civil speed, parts, fare, all of these respective columns I have up over here. Right? Now, this will actually help me to get a lot of information about what's the maximum value in a respective column, what is the minimum value in the respective column, maybe what is the mean of that particular column. These kinds of information I would get very easily from this respective described data set which we are having up over here. Right. So the described data set generally helps us to get this kind of information in a much more clearer way. Fine. So yeah, like here we are getting a 25 percentile, we are getting 50 percentile, even in the 75 percentile, all of those values over here we are getting. So that's quite a like fine task, right? Further now I would shift on to my visualization part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you how multiple subplots you can make up in one respective code. Because see, simple bar plot, you might be knowing simple scatter plots, how to make one single, all of these. That's a very simple idea. And yeah, if you're in data science field, you will surely know about these things, right? So I don't want to make it very simple sort of a thing. I want to give you some extra informations rather which helps you to put down those things onto your data analysis and everything, which will really help you out a lot. So right, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write fig is equal to, and that is plt dot figure, right? Plt dot figure, and in the bracket I'm just having figure size, and that figure size I'm just put as with my we had just put down one of the variables above. Let me show you which variable. Okay, yeah, this is my fixed size, which is 10.5 we had set down, right? I'll just go over downside. Right, so fixed size is equal to fig size underscore width underscore subplots. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Down the line, I'm just going to put down dimensions. So fig underscore dims, that is all about meaning my dimensions. So how many dimensions? 3 rows and 2 columns. This is what I am wanting for this particular maybe the dimensions of my figure, right? 3,2. I'm plotting up the death and the survival count, right? So I'm just going to write plt dot subplot to grid. I'm just going to like convert it from the subplots to a grid, right? And the dimensions I'm going to give for fig underscore dims dimensions, comma. Here I'm just going to put 0, 0, right? So df underscore train, in the bracket I am putting survived. Okay, df underscore train, in the bracket I'm putting survived dot. Here we are having value underscore count, right? Now I'm just counting up the values in the bracket. I'm just going to put up a dot, and my plot that is equal to the first plot. I'm just going to put of the kind as my bar plot. Okay, rather I'm going to make all of the bar plots only. Okay, we can even set out a title for this. So if you want, so title is equal to maybe death versus survival count. Okay, death versus survival count. That is what title we are having. Okay. Right. So here just we have simply made up a plot, and that plot is all about death versus the survival count. Okay, that is what we are having. Next is like I'm just gonna use plt dot subplot to grid, right? Plt dot subplot to grid, and in the bracket I'm just gonna set down as fig underscore dimensions, fig underscore dims dimensions, right? And in the bracket I'm gonna set that as 0, 1, right? That is the thing. Next I'm just gonna write df underscore train. In the bracket I'm just gonna simply set as p class. That is my variable which we one of the column names which we have, right? P class. dot, and I'm going to set down the value count over here, bracket, dot, and my plot which I'm trying to make, plot, okay, 1 second, plot in the bracket kind is equal to bar, okay. Setting up a comma over here, I'm just going to set that as title, which is equal to passenger passenger class counts, right? So whatever the passenger class we're having, I'm just trying to get that the count of all of those passenger class people, right? Who like have been there and the things, right? That is what I am simply trying to do up here, right? Now I am gonna make up one for the gender count, right? So I'm just gonna write PLT dot and subplot to grid. PLT dot subplot to grid in the bracket. I'm just gonna do fig underscore dimensions, comma, in the bracket I am gonna set here 1 comma 1. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, not 1 comma 1. First of all, we'll just do 1 comma 0 because above was 0 comma 1. 1 comma 0, right? And again, it's the same process, df underscore train. Okay, in the bracket, I'm just gonna put the column name dot. I'm just gonna do value underscore counts bracket. I'm just gonna do plot over here in the bracket kind is equal to, I'm gonna set that as bar, okay. And talking about my title will be, let's say, gender counts. Gender counts. Okay, that's what is my title. Now I am going to set this as a rotation for my x6 because these three plots will come up in one single row, like in one single row. Now next I want it to go onto the second row. Okay, second row or the second column. For that, I'm just going to set this as plt dot x6. In the bracket, I'm just gonna do rotation is equal to 0. Fine, that's the thing. Next is now I am just gonna use the embarked function, embarked column to get the count of that embarked column, right? PLT dot subplot to grade, and in the bracket I have fig underscore dimensions dims, comma. I am gonna set that as 1 comma 1, right? Next, I am going to do df underscore train, the same process as we have done up till now. I am going to use embarked, okay, dot, I'm going to set as value underscore count in the bracket. I'm just going to do dot plot, and again it's kind of bar plot. I'm just going to make that bar, comma, I'm going to set that the title, and the title is maybe embarked count. Embarked. Okay, so embarked counts. Okay, that's my title. Now, if I plot about the age histogram, right? I want the histogram for the age column, right? Because that's a single column for which I'm trying to plot. So I'll just take up the histogram, right? So I'm going to write plt dot subplot to grid. In the bracket, I'm going to have fig underscore dimensions, comma. I'm going to have 2 comma 0. Okay. Next is I'm going to have df underscore train. In the bracket, I would put my column, that is A would be, okay, 1 second. Like this age, okay, hold on. Right, age. And I'm going to plot histogram, right? So I'm just going to write hist and the bracket like this, okay. And next I'm going to write plt dot, I'm going to set out a title for this. So title, and my title is going to be age histogram, like this, right? That's done. Now it's the time for running up the respective plot. Okay, pick size with okay, 1 second. Let me just okay, it's FIZ. Okay, fill size with the subplots is not defined. Okay, let me check. Pick size is equal to fill size underscore with underscore subplots. Let me check what have I done. Yeah, give me a minute, guys. I just need to like check out what did I do. Okay, okay, I'll just do here one thing. I'll just write fill size underscore subplot like this. Okay. and I'll just try to now run this. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same now. Okay, what didn't I correct the correct name? Subplots. Okay, PLOGS. And now the time for running this all over here. Oh my god, why isn't this showing me the correct thing? Fill size underscore subplots is equal to. Okay, I'll just do one thing instead of this. I'm just gonna keep it as size underscore subplots, right? And down the line also. Okay, down the line also, I'm just gonna do it as width, and I'm just gonna run all the points one again. Just run all. Okay, fill size with subplot. Did I wrote this somewhere else also? Fig size is equal to. I just wrote this at one place only, I guess. Give me a minute. Okay, see, the name was size underscore subplots. Okay, df train is not defined because my variable was dft. Okay, how can I do these silly mistakes? Okay, plot, yeah, here. Okay, the positional argument is just talking about the positional arguments, nothing other than that, okay? But yeah, here we just got out the death versus survival count, the passenger class count, and the gender count, right? These kind of plots we have simply got over here as a as a result, right? So, like whenever you want to make multiple plots with the help of the matplotlib library or something, right? This is the way how do you do that particular thing, right? So I hope I'm pretty clear with this particular thing, with this thing to all of you about making up the way for making up the multiple subplots in one go, right? Okay, so this is all for this video. Then thank you and take care.